Hey everybody, I hope that you're doing great. My name is Adrian. I live in the beautiful Cape Town of South Africa and I'm a holistic wellness practitioner. Okay. Now, first of all, we all have the capacity to change our lives and to improve it in really, really amazing ways. Okay. The question is normally, are we prepared to do or to take the steps required in order for us to, to do it or to achieve that wonderful life that it is that we say that we want to have. I have made some other videos about this topic, about hypnosis, but I've had a couple of questions that came in as well. So I thought I'll just make a quick video just to update you on some of the things available. I think one of the things that a lot of people has been asking me is how effective are in-person sessions versus online sessions, because for a very long time there was a lot of people that were kind of like naysayers when it came to online sessions. They were like, it shouldn't be done, it's not as effective, etc., etc., etc. I have personally, and many of my friends who are hypnotherapists as well, I've had a lot of success with online sessions because hypnosis, people overthink it. They really do. Okay, you can't really blame them because I think for a long while Hollywood, or let's rather say television itself, has made it a bit of a freaky thing to think about. It's a little bit scary, and you wonder to yourself, am I going to start walking around like like a zombie, and you're going to do weird stuff, and are you going to be totally out of control, any of those things? I'm going to put the two links down below that I have for the two videos that I made that gives you a lot more information, about the safety aspect and that sort of thing. But just really in a nutshell, first of all, you're not asleep. You're just in a very deep state of relaxation. And then what really happens is you've got the conscious mind, which is the smaller part of your mind, and you've got the subconscious mind, which is the greater part of your mind. So everything really from the point of being conceived, the subconscious mind is like a hard drive. It's just running, it's just running, it's just running, it's just recording, it's filtering, it's storing, um, uh, like categorizing basically. Okay, and all of that information and experiences and visual and all kind of sensual impact that you receive throughout your life, it kind of forms a story about who you are, your beliefs about life, your beliefs about yourself, that sort of stuff. Now, the thing about that story is it doesn't always serve you all that optimally. Sometimes that story can be dramatically improved, if I could say it like that. So, what happens in hypnosis really is that you go past the conscious mind, like almost like the gatekeeper, into the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind knows everything. So, you're going to ask, okay, so a person X came to me, and it can be anything, problems with finances, relationships, confidence, public speaking, phobias, can't get on planes, can't see white walls, whatever. Okay? These things are usually a result of something else that happened. Okay? So all you really do is you go to the subconscious mind circle. So this is where we have, take us back to the time where this originated from. Now I do the hypnosis I practice, so everything I really practice, I done in a more spiritual way. I'm a holistic wellness practitioner, so I kind of bring everything to the table. Okay, I bring my skills as a crystal healer. I bring my skills as a Reiki master. I bring my skills as an NLP life coach. I bring my skills as an angel healer. You really work with the whole universe. You work with everything, and where I think a lot of practitioners only practice what is called conversational hypnosis, where they basically tell you a beautiful story. Because I'm an NLP practitioner, in the conversation that we have before the actual session, the way that you use your words and phrase your sentences and those things really just clearly say how does your mind work. Are you more visual or are you more kinesthetic? What are your triggers? And also the wonderful thing I think with having a lot of tools in my toolbox really is I go from the one, if it doesn't work, you just skip to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So that whole thing about I can't be hypnotized, I've had it several times. I've had it, And I say to people, okay, sure, not fine. Like, let's just see, let's just give it a try. If you already say you can't be hypnotized, fine. Let's give it a try and let's just see where it goes. And I've had great successes before. I've had great online successes before. Um, People in other parts of South Africa and people on the other side of the world. Okay? I remember I had a session with this one lady that she wasn't able to do it any other way, so we actually did it via a WhatsApp call, so normal text service, and the connection was really bad. However, she still benefited really amazingly from the session. Okay, so I think here's the truth: hypnosis is amazing. It really turned your life around. Um, the same, I would say, results that you maybe get from affirmations over a 5-year period, over a 10-year period, you can get in like a 2-3 hour session, because you're going straight to the source and there's no conscious mind, you know, in the mix that is saying it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Let's discard this idea. You go straight to the source, get rid of what doesn't work, replace it with thoughts that do. Okay, so it's quite powerful, but then to let you know that at the end of the day, the onus to improve the experience of your life still lies with you. Okay. Yes, because your mindset's so different, you will attract differently. Your brain will make you aware of opportunities that it would have blocked out before, because your entire story has changed. Okay, your law of attraction is suddenly boom, boom, boom. But there will still be stuff to do. There will be inner healing to do. There will be things to let go of, and that is fantastic, because then on an ongoing basis, maybe we can work on something else. Maybe you just need a nice little relaxation session, something like just a crystal healing session, for example. But I've seen a lot of people's lives improve beautifully after one session. My life improved beautifully after one session. That is how I became, suppose if you want to call it, a believer. And that is why I studied hypnosis. That's why I'm passionate about it, because I can confidently tell you that it does improve your life in absolutely beautiful ways. Okay. And yeah, for any of the other concerns that you may have, to check out the link below, where I explain to you exactly how, for example, the more spiritual therapeutic approach of hypnosis that I practice is completely different, for example, from stage hypnosis. It's a completely different thing. Okay. And I think I always say this to people: in this world that we're living in today, there are so many things that are stressing us out. There are so many worries and concerns, and that I think, if nothing else, one of the incredible benefits of having a holistic soul hypnosis session, it is deeply calming, it is so relaxing, it is so de-stressing, that when you go into that space, that frame of mind, by default you get a lot of clarity on things that may have been a bit, uncertain to you before. So I mean, that in itself is the absolute benefit. I have, from 2019, I actually discounted my rate for the year 2020, because I want everybody to be able to afford this incredible service. I've changed a bit of the wording. I sent you a very detailed email before you actually come for a session, so you can still have the wording. So if you want to, send me an email. The email address is in the description box, and I will send you the email that explains everything to you, so know exactly what you're letting yourself in for. There's no surprises, there's no gray areas. There's some practice sessions so you can feel what trance feels like, and then you can make your mind up from there. All right. Thanks so much.